Snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, you want one quick question?
We can't ask Rashad question.
Hey, Rashad.
Okay, next thing next. So here it is, man. You guys know Gary Knox, the legendary tweet, one of the more legendary tweets in the history of sports Twitter. And it is, I don't even have how many views it has, but remember the name from Gary Knox. 2013, Paige Bueckers, 6th grade. Think Diana Taurasi. Best 6th grade guard I've ever seen, St. Louis Park. And she became the best 6th grade guard he's ever seen. Here it is.
Back, I played with his daughter. Me and G Prep go way back. I played with his daughter. Played with and against his son all the time in open gyms. But just what the investment and being a part of Minnesota means to me, it means everything. I'm super proud to be from the state, and the belief and the support that I felt from the state, it's meant everything to me. Me and G Prep go way back.
Dang,
I played with his daughter.
It's crazy to see. I reached out to him to come on the channel before, and he didn't respond. But then when I asked him a question about this situation, he responded. I just asked him, do they talk about it? And he said, nah, we never addressed it. And this was beforehand. He said it was just kind of like a quiet, like understanding, general understanding and things of that sort. So yeah, so this is it. They came back together, and here it is. Look confident, only 1 minute. Why draft a franchise player if you're not going to play her? Oh, why isn't Dominique number 2 going to play for the Seattle Storm? Come on now. Talk that talk. Talk that talk, King. Let me see.
When you're playing basketball, Gary's G Prep over
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed him, but like
Got the originator.
Yeah, you wanted to say that.
Yeah, I mean, me and G Prep go way back. I played with his daughter. Played with and against his son all the time in open gyms. But just what the investment and being a part of Minnesota means to me, it means everything. I'm super proud to be from the state, and the belief and the support that I felt from the state, it's meant everything to me.
Salute, man. Double salute. Big dubs, big dubs. Full circle moment today. I watched Paige Bueckers, great even as a 6th grader, growing to being one of the best. Bruh, that make you, boy. Boy, that make you, boy. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's why you do it, bruh. That's why you do it, bruh. For real, bruh. Watch Paige Bueckers, great even as a 6th grader, growing to one of the best. Hearing her call me the originator and mention our connection from a 2013 tweet was a reminder of what it's like to witness her journey from the start. Salute to Mr. Gary, bro. Bro, if that don't make you, you know what I'm saying? If that don't make you tear up, bro, you might not have a heart, bro. Scroll too far on G Prep's IG account and came across these pictures from 2013. Gary Knox, the originator. And here's an AAU post. There she is, little Paige. Little Paige again. Forgot about those. Greatness in the making. Throwback to 2013. Paige Bueckers in the North Tartan Starks squad. He remembers the team names. Took home the Minnesota State AAU championship. Paige was already making noise as a young star on the Tar Starks team. Can you spot her in these classic team photos? Hashtag Paige Bueckers North Tartan Starks TBT. Shout out to Gary, bro. I'm glad he's having this moment too. Turns out I had a bit mixed up earlier. The Target Center has had several NBA floors and one WNBA floor. For NBA games, they already use a separate floor. The WNBA 3-point distance, 22 and 1.75 inches. Always learning something new. Basketball setups are amazing. The originator. Yes, sir, Gary. Yes, sir. The Target Center is electric for the Lynx home openers. Paige Bueckers returns to Minnesota. Dallas jumped out to a 15-5 lead, but Paige is making her mark early. Already 2 assists in the steal. Just caught a great clip of her dropping a dime. Yes, sir, Gary. W's, W's, W's. 100%, man. Shout out to G Prep. Shout out to all the prep reporters out there sitting out there in the morning, 8 in the morning. Me just hearing nothing but ref whistles and watching kids run back and forth, watching lots of bad basketball, just for the hope to glimpse the next great thing, bro. And I know Gary said he was there for his daughter and things of that sort, so he was already in the building. But it's a specific love for the game when you could watch any type of kids play. When you could watch, what I'm saying, at the Special Olympics, watch the kind of them on wheels. You know what I mean? The Paralympics, excuse me, the Paralympics, and watch the wheelchair basketball and everything like that. Like, it's just something special when you love the game on all levels. And I think Gary Knox is a great example of that. And I love the game of basketball, bro. Like, I honestly do. I think the thing that stands out to me when I bring up about the game of basketball and my love for it is I remember I reacted to like Juju walking Sierra Canyon highlights one time randomly, and I start tearing up after watching the highlights on camera. I'm like, I'm getting emotional right now because I love this game and da 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 da. And it was so random, and I was just like, "Geez, Louise, like, why was I crying?" But I love the game, man. I love the game, and this game brings so many of us together. I love the community. You know what I mean? Even though I was just complaining about the community and pockets of the community yesterday. I really love this culture, and I love that the fact that the ball has brought us all together around the world. Like, regardless of what's going on the outside, that it brings us all together, and it's always like that. That's why another reason why I had a problem with what's going on currently with two particular players in the league, right? Because it's like we already deal with that enough outside this arena. When we touch that ball, when it's time to go, when it's time to play, it's time to play. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Hard work pays off. The originator, G Prep, Gary Knox, man. All right. What's next? What's next, man? What's next? What we got? Oh, her first game. So her first game back, she had, I think it was 12 points and 10 assists tonight. Excuse me if I'm wrong. But through the first 3 career games, StatMuse did the comparison. 20 assists and 7 turnovers compared to Caitlin's 17 assists and 21 turnovers. You remember, it's a pretty rough goal for Caitlin when she first started. And it was a Caitlin fan, tweeted like, keep that same energy when we keep comparing stats. And the thing about it is, it's literally always been this case. This has always been the case between these two players and their playing styles and kind of like just how they play. So Paige a lot of times scores a lot less points because she always makes the best decisions on the court, whether that's passing the ball or distributing, working the ball around the clock to get a better shot, to find a better shot on the floor. Being patient, she plays at her own pace. For her to have this steal in the WNBA is extremely impressive. Not being sped up by the game. Of course, the sliders go up when you go pro, but she's still just fitting in, just playing her game, being calm with it. Her teammates are still figuring out how to play alongside with her. And it's a beautiful thing to watch. Shout out to Paige Bueckers, bro, for sure. And best of luck to her continuing as she goes on throughout her rookie season. I'll watch some more Dallas games in the future. I watched a little bit of the game tonight, though.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Enjoy Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Brandon,
we
one quick
can't
question.
ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.